Alright, so off camera I did the usual stuff. We maxed out the current available weapons. So for Lark it was the Jakku right there. So the big critical weapon secret increases damage output on critical hits. The attack 5 is pretty nice as an innate, but as usual, these Zweihander still wins out. Other for Cecile was the Knocked Arms, Mag 5 Combo Mastery, HP 500. Pretty good alternative if she is magical based rather than physical based, but I'm keeping her physical based. So that's yeah. So once again, her Warrior Gloves are just the way to go for her. For Surge, he mastered the Parrying Dagger right there. So Combo Strike Plus. Oh no, that's a Swordbreaker. Swordbreaker, my bad. Good thing I have my notes. Yep. Auto defense, pretty good for him. Block critical, also good for on defensive play. In all essence, I am kind of tempted to swap that as a Spirit Taker, but since I use Rifia more so than him, it's up in the air. Anyhow, I also got everyone to at least level 50 in the Sultan Caves. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here. So Excel Axe, I do believe. See, I think Cecile learned hers in the off-camera grind. Unfortunately, it's been several weeks since I did a recording session. Photon Line, Leslie probably already had that. Earth and Crush, for Surge, he might have already had that. I know Rifia learned Rifia's magic during that grinding session. One of her better offensive abilities. And Rastin, if he learned invulnerability during that. Nope, he didn't. So, anyhow. But for plot-wise, we need to head back to Diamant. Yay. I don't mind Diamant, it's actually walking through Diamant that gets annoying. But there's going to be a lot of little things in this episode. Oh, okay, fine. Land. Yeah, just a mile out of town. So, hey, we're wanted men. Taken dead or alive, attack us on sight. We'll just waltz right into the city. Gotta love JRPGs. And here's our cutscene. So, yep, we probably noticed.
You need a pass to enter Diamant.
A pass? Why?
Entry or exit without a pass is a violation of Article 3 of the Imperial Charter, punishable by death.
Phew, things really have gone crazy around here.
Well, I guess we'll just have to force our way.
Yeah, there's 80,000 of them and 7 of us. We can take them on.
Wait! They are guests of Lord Alf. Let them pass.
Yes, sir.
This way, everyone.
Why are you helping us, General?
Because she's technically one of the good guys.
Because I failed to protect Prince Weiss, and I feel terrible. I may be a general, but I can't just stand by and let Sir Alf run things this way.
Now, this is a character. She's the polar opposite of General Clyde. He is sticking with Alf no matter what. She's sticking up with what's best for the country itself. So they make nice foils for each other. In the end, neither one of them is outright evil.
But as a soldier, you don't really need to get yourself involved in politics, do you? Maybe not, but I just don't think that the Empire is going in the right direction the way things are now. You're all here because you think the same way, right?
I like that expression. She's got a nice little cat smile.
Yes, you are correct. We have come here to meet with Alf.
The castle is heavily guarded. Here, take this. Show this to the guards, and you should be able to get in without any problems.
Not like last time where we were thrown into jail immediately, right?
Thank you.
Oh, I almost forgot. We saw Nico.
What? Where?
He's joined the Resistance. You're mortal enemies now.
I can't tell you that. He is working as a member of the Resistance now. He seemed to be doing well.
And thank you for reading my mind, Rifia.
I feel bad for what I did to him. If you ever see him again, could you at least tell him that I want to apologize?
Well, well, isn't that sweet?
What happened between you and Nico?
I can't talk to you about it.
I mean, you only sent him to spy on us. It's that obvious.
If I told you, then there would be no reason for Nico to have left you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Take care of Sir Alf for me.
Now, we could head straight for the castle, but Yep, let's leave town again because there's a very limited opportunity to get even more costumes back in Carbunculus. So hey, let's go back halfway across the world and all the way deep into town for Shelly to embarrass us again. That's what it boils down to with these things, really. But yep, this is the only opportunity you have to get these. If you even go to the castle, they are permanently missable, as well as what's locked behind after the events in the castle. Yep, spoiler alert, we're going to go back there again afterwards. And Carbunculus is the one at the bottom here. But that's one thing I want to talk about while we're walking around here is the supporting cast in this game is great. Because in a lot of cases, even in JRPGs, a lot of supporting characters aren't as three-dimensional as they are in this one. Clyde and Freya especially are two of my favorite characters for that reason, in that they have their motives and ways of doing things, and you can't really dislike them. Even other characters who aren't sharing the same motives, they have their reasons. Dinos is an interesting example, because in the end, he's doing his he's made his decisions out of loyalty to the real Diva's mother, and he sticks with that, even if it involves some other things. Unfortunately, he has done a few things that are criminal. In fact, he's the reason why Alf is the way he is right now, under Adele's orders. Nico, running errands for the Resistance again? Don't come this way or you'll regret it! I really gotta fart! Yeah, I went there. Shush! You guys have been good to me, so I prepared an ingenious plan. Oh, I can't remember the voice for Shelly again. Nothing stupid, I hope. Good humor. There's nothing to worry about. With you, I do worry. First, the women. Get dressed. Huh? This looks like fun. I don't get it. What, you guys? There's nothing to be afraid of. Oh, I see you're ready. Slow fade out. Ominous. This is awfully cute. Is this a boy's outfit? The design is, although it looks like it's been retouched a bit. Do you like it? This is today's plan. I'm leaving. Me too. You're not getting away. We're travel companions. What? Uh-oh. Now it's happening to us! You want me to go out in public dressed like this? We've got no choice. The Director of the Republic says this is how we're going to entertain the guests. As always, Mr. Rastin, you're most sincere. I just think that to bring a country together, sometimes you need this kind of humor. Shelley's probably the one having the most fun in all this. Probably. For sure. You ready? Let's raid that party! You initially hated the idea, but now you seem awfully excited now. Why the sudden... Whoa! What's that? This is some serious outfit! You're huge! I don't get it. Oh, boy's suit, boy's clothes, masculine suit, lady in black, black roses, tragic dress, Dreadnought. Yep, Dreadnought is Nico's, but unfortunately since he's out of the party, we can never see him in it again. I just like that name, Tragic Dress. I will say this though, Rifia once again pulls off the look very well. She's probably got the best costumes in the game. But yep, we had to get that now, otherwise those are permanently missable. So anyway, as I was saying, yeah, each character, you can understand the way they act as the story goes through. In fact, I think the only supporting characters who really fall behind are the ones who you don't see much of. In fact, the Resistance and Dr. Carlyle are probably the ones who suffer the most because they come in so late and they're just kind of there as vehicles to advance the plot, rather than being important parts of the cast. Anyhow, back to Diamant. I'll actually save there. Of course, once we do get there, there are a few items to check, so I'm going to be going through town the long way to get everything. Got something in the industrial zone, the upper area, and on the way to the castle, so nothing too far out of the way. But they should come in handy eventually if I'm lucky. You'll see why once we get them. Anyway, back along the bridge. I still love that view, though. Just looking up the city and seeing how grandiose it is, kind of makes this screen worth it every time. I mean, this game got a graphical remake. This shot would just be absolutely amazing. I'm not going to bother talking to people simply because, yeah, that would just take way too long. This place is big enough as is. Oh, we gotta skip. What's been going on with him? Alf? Looking back, I suppose there were signs, albeit faint ones. A sense of duty to the point of danger, the need to pursue his own sense of perfection, the fear of not being understood by others, of loneliness. His means are different from Vice's, but that aggressiveness is still the same. Vice invaded other nations to restore Meridia to its former god-slaying glory. Meanwhile, Alf is imposing laws to control the gods and silence their powers. Kind of a disturbing attitude for an emperor either way. The House of Meridia is capable of terrible deeds. Probably could have read that one a little differently, but oh well. I probably have more prep time than a lot of the voice actors for the script anyhow. Okay, Industrial Zone, we are looking for the Good Craftsman. That is the nice thing about the UI on this is we can see who someone is before talking to them. Nostalgic old man, sweet lady. Oh, right there. This is more like a woman. I found something strange in my house. It's kind of creepy, so you can have it if you want. Yep, River Shard. Eventually we'll get enough of these to fuse some gems together. In fact, I finally got one during an off-camera grind. Remembering to finally destroy those waste stones. So next item is in the upper area. We have to actually go back through the house that we went through before. And like I said, it's all on the way, so it's not too bad. And yeah, I better save at the save point because this is the last opportunity to do so at the moment. Nope. This is Diamant? There's no one here. What happened to all the people walking about? Termelia is trying to get rid of the law that allowed religious groups in the government. But Meridia's new charter places restrictions on all sorts of people and things. Ironic, isn't it? Well, people do like rules. Still, this is amazing. Yeah, the city really seems to be on the verge of death. This is not the Diamant that he loved. Alright, yep, just go through this house. With the Imperial Charters, life feels like a prison. Why did Lord Alf create such a law? I really don't understand. I hear you need permission just to breathe the air outside. We have a garden, but it must be suffocating for those who don't. Do you want to see our garden? Ah, yes. Because we want to talk to you. I found something unusual in the mansion. It'd be a waste to throw it away, so here, I'm giving it to you. MP Quick 4. Yep, we're going to hopefully start using level 4 magic before long. How do you like my garden? You can always come by and see it. You're most welcome here. Always nice to see some nice people around. Now, there is one more skit to get up here, but we don't have the right costume for it. We'll hopefully get it on the way out. I don't think it's time limited, but we'll pick it up. It's actually in the castle, and we'll see things on the way out. Okay, so the last item is on the way to the castle. We're looking for the Calm Noble for a Terra Shard. And it should be on the left side, so slightly out of the way, but still much better than going to the docks. Yep, nothing but soldiers. How many of these guys have we beaten up already? Okay, you look like a noble. And you're calm. There you are. I found something peculiar within my mansion. It's worth nothing to me, yet it might benefit you, hence my offer. Now, as a preview of things to come, after the next major story dungeon, several people in towns all over the world have new items for you. But I will take care of those in a bonus video, because it's literally just going to be running around from town to town. And hey! Two familiar faces.
Almost all progress, Lark.
Who are you anyway, Luze? And you too, Saura.
Saura. You look just like the woman that appeared in my father's Simma's memories. Who are you?
So you saw Simma's memories?
Is that really you? But you aren't of the divine race. You aren't wearing a dragon gem.
I do not need a dragon gem.
I can hear the pulse of Issa waiting to be awakened in the holy land of Noir.
Isn't Issa just the singing stone?
Issa is the judge. He waits for the child of Issa to bring back the forgotten song.
But I'm not choosing imaginal or real.
That is something to be spoken of in the holy land of Noir. Our job is merely to watch over whichever child of Issa opens the gate to the Holy Land.
Diva Rifia,
Yes?
your father was the bravest soldier of all the Noir 12. Take care of yourself, for the same proud blood that ran through him also runs through you.
Saura, tell me who you really are.
I am the leader of the Noir 12, Allul the Foreseeing.
She's a Rogress.
Lark, I pray that we shall meet again. At the end of the path to Noir.
So what's going on here? Is Allul of the divine race or the common race?
Cecile, were you not paying attention? Everything came together with that one line.
Oh, calm down, will ya, minimal lady?
The Noir 12 are the heroes that brought the world together as one.
And they became Rogress.
While we of the divine race were still here on Fulheim. It is said that they did great things under the rule of the legendary coder, Allul.
Who she just revealed as Saura.
Then she must be of the divine race. But why doesn't she wear a dragon?
Because she's a Rogress!
Perhaps she became
Yes!
a Rogress like
Thank
my
you,
father.
Rifia.
Via code conversion?
I shouldn't have talked over her like that, but yeah. Sometimes the game is far more obvious than the characters are.
A Rogress that looks like a human. Then what about Luze? Is she a Rogress too?
That's a good question. To be answered later.
Who knows? I think we can all agree they're both a complete mystery.
Something's not right. My chest is aching. I feel like we might run into her again.
Of course, in a lot of JRPGs, some ignorant character would mistake that as love.
Lark.
Yeah, I like that scene, though. That woman, she called herself Allul the Foreseeing. I wonder who she was. So she's the one that controls Noir's warriors. You don't think she's the true legendary hero, do you? You might say she's the one that united Fulheim. Unified Fulheim. Yep. Alright. More scene.
Well, if it isn't Lark, Bright Lagoon.
You want to fight?
I didn't say anything. Get out of Diamant while you still can. Lord Alf will have you killed.
Finally, a soldier who's nice to us.
Huh?
He's a changed man. Service would have been better than this.
I'm here to see him.
This is General Freya's... Well, okay, but be careful. Trust me, he's not the Sir Alf you used to know.
I can't believe even the soldiers are saying things like
Well,
that.
not all of them are just nameless, heartless grunts.
Well, what do you expect? Alf has gone completely crazy.
He must be pretty lonely.
You have a knack for saying weird things, don't you, Rifia?
Leslie, weren't you the one talking about him being lonely in the skit downstairs?
It's true, though. Before, he was surrounded by people that loved him, and he was such a nice person. I know he must feel terrible.
But even so, he's bringing harm to thousands who haven't done anything wrong. You want me to feel sorry for him? No way that's happening.
But Lark, even as you say that, I can see the tremendous sadness in your face.
Whatever, I'm not sad.
Feeling pain because of the betrayal of a close friend is nothing to be ashamed of. Your father Rex was also a very kind man.
And before we head to the throne room, like I said, there's a costume to get in here. So, left side here. Are you Larky? I thought you would come back. Here's something for you. Something that I can give only to you. Nope, Vice's garb. This is Sir Vice's. Nobody wanted this, but it shouldn't be thrown away. Since you're Sir Vice's little brother, I trust it to you. Okay, thank you. Let's take a quick look at that. Since we do not see it, a preview of it, and yeah, that looks good on him. Probably wear that in the next recording session. Down this way is Lord Alf's office. I don't care if you have a pass or not. I'm not letting anyone in. So yep, we need to go to the throne room. Take a moment to admire the scenery. I love those stained glass windows.